Hey guys, what's good? You guys see the name on the title already in this video. So it just keep going. Just keep going, guys. It just keep going. Even though you try to take your mind off it, it just keep going. It's like a broken record. Cause trust me, I've been trying to ignore these guys a lot. But the reports just keep coming in with stuff they're doing. You understand? The victimization they've been doing to people, right? But there's something I want to say in this video, and this goes out to fools like KV, aka Vortexgamer, because they follow the wrong crowd and then they don't understand how stupid they look right now, according to how the fans said it in the Star Nexus Roblox group when they come to the conclusion, right? But I won't jump ahead. Let's go back, right? In the previous video, KV commented, he says he wants evidence. He wants evidence. Before that, right? That video, KV lied and said that the evidence I showed was not enough, or I was lacking evidence. That is a lie. Because the same data the AI saw, both AIs, Copilot read it, and Gemini read it. Right? And I didn't just send it to Gemini. I turned on my camera because that's a feature Google Gemini has. You can turn on the camera and it can analyze and identify stuff, right? And they both come back to the conclusion that Star Nexus was indeed sabotage. The chat logs is also as evidence when Apollo messaged me about the Enterprise D model made by some guy David, who I did not know at the time. I was stupidly welcome him into the Star Nexus group, and he went on a rampage. Right? That's where things escalated, because in my mind, it's like, even though you found out, you don't have to go and make a whole drama in my Discord group. Like, that is something I will not do, and yeah, that's basically it, right? Then there was a peace treaty that we had. Apollo started to get a little disrespectful in the group. There was stuff talk about sex and all kind of shit that is not even right for a game in a Roblox game. And I told them a countless times. So I put him in timeout. I didn't ban him. I went to play his game, found out I was banned again in his game. And before you know it, the whole Star Nexus group was hijacked. And there was drama. Those who I trusted to put in admin, they were moles for Apollo. You understand? They infiltrate, they win my trust, and they got admin control. And trust me, when it was time for Apollo to attack, he surely had his minions. Because the squad had approximately about 30 to 50, somewhere around there, members. We are down to, I can show you guys. We are now down to, hang on. As you can see, we are down to 13 members, right? So the damage was done. And I can show you guys who didn't see the previous video. I can show you guys in the Discord active log of Apollo Mole, who I didn't know was working with Apollo, who I made moderator. I can show you guys here. Here's the ban list. Oh no, the audit logs. As you guys can see, I'm not lying. I don't have to lie. Everything is still documented in the group, right? So hold on. I will show you. Let me scroll down. As you can see, here's the black. Here's the whole bandwidth. It started on the 11th of this. Is this month? No, not this month. 11th of March. My apologies. Right? And as you guys can see, there was a massive after Apollo and his mole infiltrate the group. These guys who I give them admin control has banned everyone. Look at the list. Look at the list. Look how long this list is. Right? Here you can see I update Apollo role. Apollo had some roles where he could have controlled stuff in the group, but not as much as an admin will. Right? As you guys can see here, you will see times I will put Apollo, hang on, right, there's the rules. You will see times I'll put Apollo in timeout because the conversation he's having, right? You see, I have to delete some messages, right? Because the kind of conversation was having is inappropriate for a Roblox game. You understand? This there was a lot of conversation they were having about who gender and this stuff, and it was a whole set of drama and stuff, and I didn't want no part of it, so I put them in timeout. Apollo take it to heart, but for me, as it being a Roblox game where kids are mostly joining in, that kind of conversation is inappropriate. And the thing is, they won't carry on with that in their group. They will not tolerate that in their group. But to come in Star Nexus group, they will do that. Right? So in the whole hijack, we discovered that KV said that he is siding with Apollo. Well, immediately KV is one of the moderators on the team. He wasn't part of banning people, but he was a moderator because me and him been friends for a while, right? And I messaged him concerning it, and he said, "Oh, I lack evidence." So I like, what the hell are you talking about lacking evidence? When I showed you a lot of evidence. I showed many people on YouTube right now who's viewing this video probably saw those evidence and what this developer of Starship Trek has done. Or if he's not the one who did the dislike bombing, he's definitely somewhat responsible. Because you can't go in someone else's game group and run a mockery in the group. You cannot go and post stuff in your game and talking stuff about people in your game. So even if he's not the one that is solely responsible for the dislike bombing, he definitely was the one who influenced it. Right? And I have admitted before, when I realized what he did, yes indeed I wait patiently to retaliate back. Because at the end of the day, I did him no wrong. Before this whole chaos happened, over a stupid model that I later replaced. Right? So, KV come and said he has zero proof evidence, right? So I said, prove to me that Apollo didn't do it. He said he has proof. Well, today, again, keep as as much as we used to be friends, the dude is still stupid in some things. He's not a good liar. I can tell you guys that. He's not a good liar. Because this moron forgot, he told me Apollo gave him evidence that he did not attack, right? So yeah, I took the screenshot, I put it in the group for them to see, right? So I told him this, right? Provide me the evidence from January 1st. He gives you, right? Meaning Apollo, right? And the reason why this date is so important is that the fact this is when mysterious amount of players join in and mysterious amount of players um, left under 11 minutes for the most, right? Because that is our average player. According to the Roblox data, that is the average player time they will play and get to know the game is around 11 minutes. These players has joined the game and left under 5 minutes, which the AI also noticed is a total red flag, right? Also, the data also shows that Star Nexus had only 5 likes before January 1st. Only 5 dislikes after the first attack in the group and the disagreement and the whole drama in the group over the model, which KV is fully aware of, aka Mr. Vortexgamer is fully aware of, and was there and giving his views and trying to tell Apollo what a nice guy I am. You today is acting like you have no clue what actually happened. What actually happened? Right? And you said, oh, you have evidence. So here he is not responding, right? What? What evidence from January 1st are you talking about? Also, I am not letting you sidetrack me. You see now, when someone is guilty of something, they'll make up excuses. But I'm smarter than that. I'm very smarter than that. Because I just get past people's deception. You very well knew what Apollo did. I don't know what Apollo gave you that you are now kissing his ASS. But you very well knew, and you know the exact data and evidence of what he did. So I told him, you know, you say you have evidence he is innocent. What's the data you have from January 1st, 2026? Then he sell himself and put himself in a grave. And I will tell you guys why after reading it. He respond, I never said I have evidence. I said your lack of evidence. It's all it's take. Again, I am not yapping with you. Again, he's defensive. When someone is guilty, if anyone who's lawyers here, when someone is guilty, you know someone knows the truth, but they will not accept it. Because even though so, before this conversation, right, I will show you guys, before this conversation, here, if you go up higher, I've been trying to rewind time and remind him that, because like all of a sudden he has Alzheimer's on what happened in the current events, right? He also forgot, even though he was the admin and I told him cleanse the group so we don't get rid of those previous drama. I screenshot those stuff. But this part here where he says he never have evidence just convicted him so bad He's so stupid he didn't even recognize it. And why convicts him is this. What is the reason for his betrayal? If you have no evidence to state that Apollo did not attack Star Nexus, why all of a sudden did you side with Apollo when there's evidence showing on my side that there was interference in Star Nexus like and dislike rates? And yet you choose to stand with a person who you have zero evidence to prove that they are not guilty. I don't know if you guys know how things work in a courtroom, but if you're trying to show the judge that the person is not guilty of murder, you have to come with evidence. Because I have evidence of him. I have evidence of the message. I have evidence of the timing it happened. All these data is easy to get. If you're a game developer and you watch the data, you know exactly what it is. You know, KV, it wasn't too much of understanding how game development was on Roblox. So I understand why you say it lacks evidence. But apparently AI is even smarter than you. And even smart enough to know is not to choose the enemy side and claim the innocent when you have no data, no records, no evidence to prove they are innocent. All you have is that person's word. I, Cameron Murray, the developer for Star Nexus, have all the necessary data. If I did set up my new system I added to detect and show player name, I would have his name too. And the accounts that did it. But at the time, I didn't set that up. But again, I didn't need it. Because I'm the freaking developer of the game. I've been monitoring my game stats. I sure could go on YouTube and scroll through many times. I did videos on this game. You'll see the likes to dislike ratio. And Star Nexus before 2026 January 1st had only 5 dislikes. Only 5. And it was holding an 88% rating. Right? Today's Star Nexus has 100 and something likes and 70 something dislikes and carrying a rating of 60%. That did not happen by coincidence. For a game that is more than 3 years old. Very soon it will be 4 years old. And in its 3 years timing, Star Nexus had only 5 dislikes until January 1st, 2026. What happened on January 1st, 2026? Apollo came in, messaged me on Discord about the Enterprise D model. He then proceeded himself into the Star Nexus group and made drama. After that now, and discussion was saying, he then blocked me on Roblox, blocked me on Discord, and blocked me out of his game. After that, then he posts a message in his game for all his fans to see. And if you want, I could go and get that back for you all. Hold on. Hang on. Don't feel like I'm lying. I don't lie. I don't like KV says lacking evidence, but KV you lack zero evidence to prove that Apollo is not guilty. You lack zero evidence. Hang on, screenshots. A good thing I keep a lot of screenshots. Hang on. Let me see. Where is that video? As you guys can see, I've been documenting a lot. All these screenshots of all the event, right? Here's some letters. Here's some stuff. Apollo been posting up. Here, check his ban message. Look. This is his ban message. Watch the date. 2026, the first month, 11th day. Right? So that January 1st, January 11th, 2026. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not looking for attention or anything. I'm about clearing my name and clearing the stigma that is placed on the Star Nexus. Right? I even had pictures of Apollo stealing the Star Nexus logo. Right? Look at here. Watch. This used to be Star Nexus logo. Look what he did. He used AI. And as he's telling me I using AI to script, but look, he used AI to edit this picture. As you can see, the blue spot here is, you know, I just called it the Calypso Nebula. If you guys watch Star Trek Discovery, you know Discovery was sent into the nebula under a red directive. Here's the orange part. This is the Badlands. You understand? Other parts from in the game, right? This is a combined picture. Here's the even, if you guys see me play my game, you'll see the health bar as well, which is green and it's showing the health level, right? Apollo stole that. The dude stole that. Right? Let's continue. I want to get that note. I want to get back that note for you guys to see. I don't want everybody what does like to pan it off as Cameron's lying. Cameron's lying. That's not true. But now, oh, you see, look what I'm saying. This is the original picture here. This is the original picture. See? See how Apollo stole stuff? You see? This is the original. As you can see, Discovery is in the nebula. Right? I stole my logo. Right? But let's continue. I want to get a picture. Where is that picture? Somewhere I have that picture. I'm gonna get a picture from in this game. I was really hoping this not gonna be a long video, but like I said, some people like to play Alzheimer's and pretend like things didn't happen for their own benefit than to come out and speak the truth. They're not gonna do that. Right? I wish there was a way like I could learn on Discovery, could go back and get pictures. There should be a way. Where is it? Discord need to make it an easy way. We could just go in and see stuff within the group. Oh my god, there's a lot. But anyhow, you guys will see it in previous videos, right? Let's go. Let me take you guys to the chat with KV, right? So I can show you guys now, right? When I started drilling. When I start to drill that guy, right? Because I know he's on shit. Right? Hang on. Here we are. Right? So you guys read this part here already. Now let's go down. So here am I telling him now. So you took the side of someone with zero evidence. He said, I am going to set a 3 minutes timer. You see, this is how you know. This is how you know someone's guilty. All of a sudden now, you want to set a timer. You want to set a timer. Oh no. Because why? The police is surrounding you? Because you're siding with a criminal? You're siding with a criminal? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's better you just come out and say you're taking Apollo's side and you no longer want to work with Cameron than to be going around and saying I'm lacking evidence. Because I'm I'm even showing evidence on you and how deaf and stupid you are sometimes. Dude. Right? So also I even sent him pictures as well too, because he asked for the when he messaged on YouTube, he asked for evidence, right? And the evidence I was talking about was the fact that Apollo is running his game like a dictatorship and telling players he has to choose to be friend. They have to choose whether to be friends with me and banned from playing his game or unfriend me and play his game. To me, that is being dictatorship, right? Let me see if I can scroll up and show you guys that message. Somewhere I send this picture for you. It's from the beginning of our conversation. He even posted this stuff and said, oh, it's lie. You guys could go and visit it in the group. It's not lie. It's not lie. It tells the whole story, right? Hang on. Let me zoom in, watch. It is here, it says, wanted for betraying his friend, right? Vortexgamer, you did. That's not a lie. Wanted for betraying his friend, full camera Murray, the game developer for Star Nexus, taking the side of who attacked Star Nexus rating, doubling down on the evidence of Apollo attacking and betray full camera Murray, Apollo, and stand with the attacker Apollo, right? So he said that's not true. A lot of members who remain in Star Nexus could say and show records that is true. In fact, you all saw the video, right? That it is true. You all also saw if it's not true, why am I banned from the game that I use alt accounts to 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 um to give him likes? Because Vortexgamer created a game and he banned me from it after siding with Apollo. So if this is not true, I don't know what is. Right? And look, it's over here too. Same thing. It speaks about Apollo attacking Star Nexus, and the list goes on, and the words goes on, right? So I don't know what he says is not true. Like I saying, I don't know what it is that he bought. Apollo bought him with, but he's definitely selling his soul, right? So that's basically it. KV has shown that he believes Apollo lies. He has zero evidence. I'm not saying it. You guys saw it for yourself. Mr. KV, aka Vortexgamer, has let us know he has zero evidence. He has zero evidence to show that Apollo did not attack Star Nexus. I have full evidence and data and records to show, because even though you ban someone or block someone on Discord, your chat logs will still be there. It will still be there. And if Apollo is watching this and he decides to add me back and then delete the chat logs and then ban me again, too late for that. I already got screenshots of that, as I show you guys in a file, right? So they could try what they want. It's too late. It's too late. Apollo messed up and caused drama over a 3D model and tried to expose me in the Star Nexus group, which is very stupid, because the Star Nexus group know where we get all our models, because them themselves suggested these models and where we could find it, right? So that's about it, guys. I really didn't want it to be long, but I try my best to keep it short, right? I see I get a message on Discord in the Star Nexus group, so I will have to go and attend to that and see what it's about. But you guys be the best person you guys can be. Be loving. Don't betray your friends for monsters. You understand? You guys just be good. I could show you guys. I could show you some of the sexual things Apollo does be saying, and I think Roblox need to look into him because they're calling me child predator. But I saw in another group Apollo is talking about a lot of sexual stuff. So the ones who investigated Roblox should check in with Apollo, right? Are there anybody to prove me wrong? And I will show them the messages he also sent me. So you guys stay good, be good, do good. And no matter what the enemy try, you will soon overcome it. Stay strong out there, guys. It's Phil Cameron Murray, Star Nexus game developer, and the game developer for Night to the Future. I know you guys love that game. I know you guys appreciate that game. But we are trying our best to move on to better things. And as I said before, Star Nexus will be my final game. So I'm trying my best to go out on a blast and go out on a positive energy. Sadly, we have entered a negative realm because game developers want to compete, and that is not my intention for Star Nexus, right? So you guys keep good out there. I keep repeating the same thing, but you guys just do your best. If you guys want to be developers, take notes on my situation and know that it's not an easy job. It's a lot of hard work. It's a hard work to put the game together, and it's a lot of hard work and stressful when people tries to dirty your name or sabotage your game because of competition, right? So you guys keep good.